AJ, everybody. Welcome to Replayed. I'm AJ. And, of course, my beautiful sidekick, Nate.
I'm Nate.
He's beautiful.
I am,
You can
of course,
see.
clearly.
He's right here,
All
being beautiful.
bald men are beautiful.
They are, actually. I know a lot of beautiful bald men out there. My father's a beautiful bald man. He's only partly bald, kind of like me. Or I'm kind of like him. And then off camera here.
Hello.
Off camera here.
I'm back in the chat with you
people.
guys. It feels like a really long time, actually, since I've been in the chat. I feel like it's been 3 weeks. Because didn't we do...
take a little hiatus, huh?
Yeah. But it's exciting. I'm glad to be back over here in my usual spot, and I'm excited to see the end of this game.
Oh, good. Because the end of the game, we shall see. Or we're going to...
Yes.
It'll take a little bit of time, but we're going to see it.
So if you joined us in our previous 2 streams, you know they went to be about an hour and a half each. We're going to try to finish this game in the hour and a half that we've done in the previous 2 weeks. If not, this stream could be 2 hours long. We are finishing this game today, no matter what.
We're not coming back to it next week.
The end. It will end. Bleh.
So on that note,
yes.
Buckle in, get ready, but also we have 2 moderators in the chat who are going to help keep the chat going for that long. Be nice to them since we're going to have an extra long, extra exciting stream.
They're keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
Before we get rolling again, we also have some Patreon sponsors who, of course, sponsored the musical as well as episodes of Replayed here. So we're going to read off a couple of their names, put them in the warp pipe.
Speaking of moderators, we have Michelle Kushner.
Oh boy, I've got Jens Banning.
Tyler Ogawa.
And the final name, I was like, I can't find him. Sam the Scotsman. Thank you guys for backing the channel. And if you want to join them in the future in the warp pipe, you can find the link down in the description below. We have no time to waste because we're going to crank our way through the rest of this game. We're going to win the game. We're going to beat the boss. Can you flip us over, Gwen? There we are. There we are. Back into the world of the Pale City where the end of Little Nightmares 2 awaits us. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it.
Do it to it.
All right, we're going to ride this elevator down, up. I never know which way they're going.
But I need to get off right here.
Oh.
Because I know what we're doing. I already know that you have to get on top of the elevator up, and the door doesn't open, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that sounds right.
The other side.
It's a trap. They want you to ride up there and get trapped in the elevator with no way out.
That's right.
So it's funny you send 6 up there to chill by
herself. If you remember last week as well, the chat decided that we were going to wear the bucket head, so that's why we're wearing a bucket on our head.
We had a bucket on our head.
Yep.
So I need to...
Can you reach that without her?
No, I need to get the key.
Oh.
Which is in this drawer, I think.
Hey! There's a key.
Give me that key. I need that.
And now you can let her out and she can get
Let her out.
I like the little order of operations puzzles that you have to do throughout the game in order to progress.
She's going to help me up here.
It's funny because it's more than a horror game in that sense. There's a lot of puzzles. Let's hope that she doesn't get really enthralled with things this time. She's going to like get really into the bucket on your head. And she'll be like, oh, you have such a beautiful bucket.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. That doesn't do the thing I want it to do. This sends the elevator down.
And then that calls it back up.
This is going to call it back up. So we have to get on top of the elevator.
Okay, and then you can reach something up there by getting
6.
top. Yeah, I was going to say, it was down. Now it's up, so you can pull it again.
Yep.
There we go. All right, and not too big a jump, hopefully. Oh, nice. Good timing.
We have a question in the chat.
Yes, ma'am.
About Little Nightmares, the first musical, actually, and the second one.
Okay.
They want to know why it was that we didn't have any janitor or lady or visitors or chef in the first one, but we did have monsters in our second one.
That's actually the better answer, I guess, is why did we have some of the characters from the second game in the second musical here. And we put those in deliberately because we didn't feature any of the main characters from the first game in the first musical. I feel like that wasn't as clear as I wanted to say. Basically, we're haunted by our choices when making My Own Little Nightmare, that we had avoided bringing in some of those characters you mentioned, like the janitor, or really, honestly, the woman at the end. She gets such a small cameo. Thank you, the lady. She's taking her time. She's checking everything out. So that bothered us enough that when the second game came out, we decided we wanted to make something about it, but we did not want to recreate our, I guess I call it a mistake. It's a stylistic choice, but it's not the kind of choice I like making. I would rather have included all the characters in the first one as well. And so knowing that the first video had none of the characters, for the second musical, we wanted to include as many of the characters as we could. Wow, that was a Bold jump. Good thing 6 was there to catch us.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yes. Good thing she was there to catch us.
Did everyone see AJ wink? Did everyone?
Wink? I didn't do that.
Wink, wink.
Yeah,
I didn't do
I
that.
feel like when we were planning the second musical, we really saw it as like redemption. We were like, we
opportunity.
could do this the right way, the way the game
Uh-huh.
really does deserve.
Yeah. I would like to say I watched My Own Little Nightmare again, I think after we started filming 2. And I felt like as much as I had been disappointed not to include those characters when we first made it, I do still think My Own Little Nightmare is a good musical that is interesting. It's much more like associated with the game.
Yeah,
it's
it
not about
deviates
the
a
game.
little farther from.
Yeah. So it's not a bad project. It's actually very interesting to watch, Gwen do this basically an escape room over and over again, solve all these interesting puzzles with, similarities to things in the game. And there's even a video you can watch over, I guess it's still on the Random Encounters channel,
It is.
where we had our friend Devin come in and actually do it like an escape room, where we kind of coached him through what he could or couldn't do. Ooh. This building doesn't look like it's in the best shape.
No.
We should be careful and watch our steps in here.
This building is condemned. I was like, what's the word?
Uh-huh. I think there's a reason.
Run!
Yikes. I'm not sure we're making it out of this building.
I thought I died the first time I played this game.
Yeah, I think it's a fake out.
But
They want
yeah,
you
it's a
to
fake
believe it.
out. Yeah, you don't.
And then the game ended. We're dead.
Yeah, you.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
You're supposed to fall there.
Yeah, interesting choice. I'm not sure why, unless again it's just to add some horror to it. It's still a fun video to watch. The escape room mechanics are cool, and the song is really neat. So it's a bunch of nice things put together to make a very pleasant, energized experience. But it does not give you the experience of the game, and that's I think what we want to correct with the second one is going. We've done something related before. We want to do one where it's really the game as a musical now. What? She's like, 6 just keeps getting like super
She's
lagged
interested
behind.
in the scenery.
I mean, it is interesting scenery. It was the hardest part, I think, of making the musical that we just made was the sets and locations are pretty unique. They are sort of the main like set pieces. I say that funny.
In the bloopers day, it looked like you were having a lot of trouble with your bag head. How difficult
I? I
was
didn't
that to
notice.
wear? It's sitting behind you. How difficult is it to wear?
So Gwen was kind enough to put straps in that, much like a bicycle helmet that you like click in. But it's kind of top heavy. So especially the more like movement you do, the more likely it is to just wobble free of your chin, no matter how tight it is. It was very difficult to stay on for pretty much any active scenes. And if you didn't see the bloopers, you can go take a look at them over on RE Extra. You can see that mask come off so many times, just over and over and over and over and over again. Otherwise, it's very comfy to wear. That's good news.
Good.
You can't see out of it very well, though. Everything like directly in front of you is invisible, and you just kind of have to assume where things are, looking at like out the sides of the eye holes. Are you gonna get in that TV? You should smash it with your
Thinking
fist
about it.
Should.
and then climb in. I get the impression this is a bad TV to go inside. Maybe I'm thinking of
Having
it.
more trouble with this one than I feel like I
Huh.
usually do.
Is it showing you on screen where you need to be holding?
I don't think so.
Is that? I wasn't sure because it like wobbles back and forth a little bit. There you go. Alrighty. Hey, we need to find out what's in that door at the end of the hall. Perhaps it's the
It's-
bathroom.
It's the bathroom.
We need to go poop in a bucket like all the good
gotta
humans.
Poop, I need to poop.
I do like the slow motion jumping. He looks so good in slow motion. Just like
I need to poop.
got some weird haunted Baywatch going on.
Haunted Bay.
We're all thinking it.
That's my
we're all
favorite TV
thinking
show.
Haunted Baywatch.
I'm not sure you've seen
Oh, we're
Baywatch.
gonna get to the.
Yes.
Oh.
This is the first
We got to the
introduction
door.
we have of
The
what
door.
waits us beyond the door.
It's not gonna. Oh, I'm
I
like.
had to drop to.
It's just gonna.
It's a
It's
guy sitting on the toilet.
purple guy.
It's the bathroom. Indiana Jones. Sweeping man.
You belong in a museum.
This is the Thin Man.
Uh
He's technically the main antagonist of the game.
oh. Ooh. Good thing 6 saved us
You
from
see
him.
drawings of him throughout the game and other parts of the game.
Uh oh. Maybe 6 didn't save us from him.
She's like, hey, come on, buddy.
Hey. Hey, look, listen,
we don't
hey.
want to be stuck in the TV.
Huh. Oh dear.
Oh no.
And this is a good time to leave the room, I think.
Hate it when something crawls out of your TV.
I've seen this too many times in horror movies. This is not worth waiting around for.
Run!
Wow, if he just stood up a little faster, he could have grabbed you.
He's really tall.
And he's really casual. Running? Yeah, I think he's gonna catch you.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Oh, he did catch you.
Yeah.
With
I
his
forgot
weird
that you could
psychic
sprint
fingers.
in slow motion. That's on me.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't even give you back control until he's like right there.
Yeah.
So they put you in a super dangerous spot right off the bat. There you go. You put way more distance between you guys.
My
this
bad.
time. That looks a lot healthier.
Run!
He reminds me of Baldy a little bit. He does these like weird zippy things occasionally where it's like whoop.
You need a better hiding spot, Six.
She's like, this is good. I look like the duck. It'll be fine.
Spoilers. This is not gonna be good.
Not gonna be good.
It's not a good hiding spot. There.
It's definitely not a good
She's
hiding
like,
spot.
please, please.
Which is weird
help
because
me."
no one in the game until this guy, the thin man, actually ever see her or like try to kill her.
I mean,
Is
the
that
bullies
like?
kidnap her.
Okay, that's fair. But I'm like all the bosses and stuff. Like
Yes.
she runs out in front of people weirdly. She also left behind
A ghost.
her shadow or something.
A glitch.
It's kind of weird. I hope that's explained a little bit in the future. I feel like this game doesn't do a lot of explaining
No.
in general, though. It's not their thing.
This game is like fodder for.
Can you go
people
back in
that,
the TV?
Yeah, fodder for people who are like theorists.
Yeah.
Oh, they did say. I don't know if I should spoil it. So
You can spoil it by the end.
yes. Let's go through the weird meat.
Ooh. Why is the inside of the TV made of eyeballs and meat? Is this accurate?
Ah!
Yikes. That's how someone dies. Falling
You're
out of a
telling me
TV
that your
like that.
TV's not made of eyeball? Thank goodness someone put a mattress here.
I'm just gonna check. Don't see any meat or eyeballs on ours. No. Gwen, you got eyeballs and meat over there on the computer screens?
I mean,
Eyeballs
I
and
am a set of eyeballs with meat.
So you are a little like
That's the name of my
a
favorite
meat
band.
TV.
Eyeballs and meat.
If I watch you and you entertain me, you're a little like a meat TV.
I guess
Now
I
you've
am.
got the ability to go through TVs.
Hey. Very cool. Which, of course, we also featured in our musical because I find it really iconic. It's, I think, one of the most exciting parts of the game.
No, you gotta go the other way.
Ooh. I like that the antenna's just kind of hanging there. Not that, like, it's getting any kind of signal. What if you had to, like, sprint and it, like, slowly, like,
That would
made
be
its way?
awful.
Yeah, like, the TV starts, like, going backwards down the
I
line.
hate when you. Sometimes these TVs like to shoot you out with excessive force. Flying off.
Like a cannon.
Yeah, which is why I've made it a habit of always holding the grab button anytime
Smart.
I go through one, because I'm like, it could send me off a cliff.
Very clever. I could also send you off a cliff.
That would make
You
your
should be
job
holding the jump button or the
much
grab button
more
all the time.
difficult if you sent me off a cliff.
It's true. My job is already fairly difficult some days.
Thank goodness someone left these 2x4s.
I know, right? It's like the viewers were randomly wandering around out here for some reason. Don't know why. I don't understand the Pale City in general, though.
It's like,
Do they actually like use any of this stuff? Clearly, they haven't in a really long time since every one of them is staring at a TV
staring
screen.
at a TV.
Yeah.
Chat wants to know what the easiest green screen shot that we did was and what the hardest green screen shot that we did was.
Ooh.
Honestly, I was thinking of it last time I watched the musical.
Yeah.
The easiest green screen shot we ever did was probably everything with the hunter.
You think so? He had a lantern for some shots. that
He
was not
did.
easy. I was just thinking 6 picking up. Oh, we didn't include that shot. Go figure. It's like the easiest one. We didn't include it.
Talking about-
6 picking up the giant bunny was a
You
fairly
see
easy
it briefly
shot.
in the bloopers.
Yeah.
It's the one that I'm pretty sure I fart during.
Yes. That's why I was thinking of it. We saw it in the bloopers, but not in the main.
Aha! Now I'm
Throwing
in
the
control.
shoe. The shoe was an easy one, too. To hit the elevator button with.
That's true.
Yeah. In fact, the shot of 6 standing in the elevator when the door is open, that is a test shot. That is, Gwen did not know she was supposed to be in character.
I
So-
noticed that when it went out in the musical. I was like, wait a minute. That was literally so after we got the green screen put up and after we had the costumes finished, AJ and I both went on the green screen and just did certain actions just to make sure that we would be able to key the costumes correctly. Because obviously, I was wearing a yellow coat that reflected the green a lot, and the brown can occasionally look too green depending on the lighting. So AJ and I just wanted to make sure that we were good. And literally, I'm pretty sure I was waiting for AJ to give me an instruction of the next action he wanted me to do, and that is what ended up being 6 in the elevator.
I like stealing like that kind of test footage sometimes and being like, we don't have to go film a shot of her in the elevator. We've got her standing there looking around a little bit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there you go. If
it
you
worked
thought
just fine.
her acting was a little funny in that shot, it's because she wasn't aware that she was going to be in the musical. So that was the easiest one. It was literally one of the first things we keyed, and we're like, there you go, this chroma key's working just fine.
Woo woo.
And then we're like, let's use it in the musical and save ourselves a shot.
All right, hardest?
The hardest. Everything with them on the door was pretty hard.
Really?
Yes, that door ended up problematic. The way we did the door shot, and somebody out there who's better green screen, whether that's the Stupendium or somebody else, is going to be like, you idiots! Why would you do it like that? I am certain there were easier ways to film that. The way we filmed it that was not very smart, but it kind of felt like it was going to work, was we got a big glass pan and filled it up with water almost all the way to the top. And then we had a little tiny miniature door, which I haven't posted on social media yet, but I have a picture. It's about that big. And we filmed that door in that glass bowl of water in front of a screen, a blue screen in this case, because we wanted to make sure if you could see kind of the blue, it looked either like the sky or the water, and it didn't, green is usually more... Something's wrong with the scene if things are glowing green.
Get any more TV.
Uh-oh, where's she going?
She's going to watch the other TV I just turned on.
Oh.
So viewers are all about the TVs, but you have to make sure to turn off or turn on another TV for them to watch before you turn off the one they're currently watching.
Oh, she just watched you.
She watched me fly out of a TV. It's
Kind of weird.
program.
Yeah, it didn't bother her though. So anyway, that did not key as well as I was hoping. We could not keep the water because it was too blue. We actually dirtied the water up to make it a little darker. It still was, kind of fighting us. The glass on the from the bowl that the water was in was reflecting lights like crazy. So we were trying to like cover over any spots where there was like glare on the glass. We found that the water was refracting light off of the screen and kind of reflecting it back out. So even after we tried to set it all up, we had to have people holding a towel over it to like kind of shadow the water differently. Oh dear me.
They're dying.
I hope that show was worth it.
They're dying to watch this program.
He was just signing in to watch our replay at 5 p.m. on a Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're not like aware it's gonna do that, that's really easy just to die from. Yikes. Anyway, that was one of the worst shots to film. It was very difficult.
I really shouldn't be surprised considering water in general we knew was going to be really difficult just
Yeah.
because water is automatically reflective and it moves.
It's also not easy to synthesize with a computer. So if you want to like make fake water, liquid physics are one of the things that people struggle with. So
a
having
shot
real
from the
water
musical.
is... Yeah, here we go. This one actually was a lot easier to film than I thought it was going to be. This shot came together really easily. It is still weird though. I'm just entranced by that signal tower up there.
Someone's gonna go. Who's gonna go? That guy's going.
It's funny because I thought that they like went based on where you were standing, but it's just a time thing. They just fall at random intervals, which I didn't know the first time we played this.
Is there a reason that the title of the musical is a lowercase t?
Style.
I think we justified it by describing that whenever you see the word to in the musical, it's used at the end of a sentence. So we were like, it's usually the end of a thought. That's a nice little jump. I like that one. Especially because the TV falls so conveniently facing that
Well,
direction.
yes, it's very convenient.
Yeah. So I think that's why we just stuck with the lowercase t. We kind of liked the idea that it fit the rest of the lyrics.
It did. I always feel like things that are all lowercase are just a little bit unnerving, especially in a title where it's like, something's wrong. Like you read the word and the word is fine, but it feels a little off and a little wrong. And I kind of liked that feeling for this musical, so I know that's part of the reason I voted for it too.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Where was that person going?
Coming to get me.
Why? What did you do?
I opened the door. They hate me.
Well, okay.
I don't know, man.
I mean, they look like they were trapped in there. They should be thanking you.
It's true. They should.
I guess if they don't have a TV in here, though. Could they not turn that one
I
on?
have a TV right here.
I guess they didn't have the remote. You hate when you lose that remote. You just go
Right.
crazy. You get
I'm
locked in a
I'm like
room.
nasty kid who's
You have to
just-
go murder people. That's what happens when you lose the remote. Also, the characters are really tiny in this musical and in this game. So having a lowercase t on 2 actually felt kind of like the characters. They're all little itty bitty cute things.
Speaking of them being tiny, would you personally rather be tiny like Mono and Six or huge and tall like the Thin Man?
Well, I would like to be thin like the Thin Man. But I'm not, so...
I'm the fat man.
what's my alternative? Being tiny would be fun for short amounts of time, but short amounts of time. I'm not sure it's a good long-term thing, though. Like, a lot of your job can't be done anymore once you're that size. It'd be a lot easier to keep doing, for example, our YouTube stuff and editing, things like that, building sets, if you are tall like the tall man. I might go with that. Yeah. He probably has less fun, though. Like, what's the benefit? He can reach things on the top shelf at the grocery store.
I'm not sure he actually fits in the grocery store.
You see him fit through a TV set. He crouches. He folds up nicely. Okay, he can be fun sized when he wants to.
So he's easy for travel, even though he doesn't look travel sized.
Yes. Yo,
But-
that guy fitting through a TV makes me think when he travels, he could like bundle himself up in his luggage, and go through like airport security that way.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's very flexible. We should all be giving him more props, I think, for how lithe. Is that the word lithe he is? Pliable and lithe are two different words. Don't
Live.
combine. Live?
Live.
Live.
Hi.
Live. This is Learning English with AJ. Studying for his SAT, obviously.
I mean, you know what the word means, so you'd pass your SATs. You don't have to pronounce anything on the
True.
SATs.
They don't have like a spoken section. Good thing for that. They didn't even have a written section back when I first took it. So there.
Man, that's right,
Sign
because
of the
I was the
times.
first year of it, and you were ahead of me.
Yeah, but I took it again once they added it, just in case I'd do better. Spoilers, I didn't.
Just
Just
turn
weird.
This lady's TV off.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna run in here into the lecture
You
room.
know-
Oh, I didn't jump
Oh,
correctly and zapped
she
myself.
just got to watch you die. It's funny that she doesn't try to get
Oopsie
you
poopsie.
though. She just stopped and watched.
She watched me. She's like, I don't need to get him. He's dead.
All right, there's another of those like health and safety lessons we all need to have. If there are power cords in puddles on the floor, don't go in the water if there's electricity, because that might happen to you.
Oh, jeez.
I like to imagine she yelled that. Ouchies.
Yes. All this just for the stool. Just because I needed some stool. I needed a stool sample.
She
so I
probably
I
created
dragged
some
her to the
stool
bathroom.
for you.
Yikes. Hold on. Oh.
What's the TV do? You can't get up into the TV with that?
No,
Oh.
it blew up, I think, when the power
Oh.
got shorted and it blew up.
That
Is
sounds
this
great.
the one that like opens over a cliff?
Yep. Sure looks like it. Yikes. Are these guys gonna like come after you?
Eventually they might.
That feels like the kind of
They
like.
definitely will if I turn their TV off.
Well, then let's not do that. Let's
I'm
not do
gonna get
that.
us through here because this section is stupid, and then you know you take
Sure. I'm enjoying just basking in Nate's prowess here. I don't really need to sully it with my poor gaming skills. Oh, we're gonna go shopping.
Yes.
What are we? See, this is where if you're the thin man, you could just reach up and put things in your shopping cart. But no, we're
Oh.
tiny. We have to drag the shopping cart around, probably climb the shelves to get stuff.
Yeah,
Which
but
I
we
do
could
at Walmart as well.
we
so.
could climb into the shopping cart and roll down this little ramp here like a roller coaster.
I'm telling you, the thin man could do it too, though.
No,
He could fit in it.
It's more fun when you're tiny.
Dangerous. Yeah, I don't think it'd go as well if he did it.
Darn did electric floors. This needs
Yikes.
to settle.
Yeah, it does. It's gonna like move just as you jump for it. Wow. Yeah, somebody needs to call in a repair person or something.
Maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you got a lot of dangling wires on the floors. It's not safe. This is a health code violation.
There's a lot of health code violations in this game.
Yes.
You literally entered a building that fell apart from opening the door. So, yeah,
Am I all apart?
we've all lived someplace like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You close the door a little hard, the building falls down.
Sometimes. So the zapper is off.
I just want you guys to all be proud of me. I have lived in California for over 10 years now, but I just got earthquake insurance yesterday.
I'm very proud.
And he hasn't needed it before this either.
There's been earthquakes, but the worst they've ever done is they've knocked Luigi off the shelf. My Luigi amiibo took a spill one day because of an earthquake. It's like
That's
literally
it.
the worst
Yeah.
we've had, I think, since I moved here.
I feel like I'm stupid because I literally just realized that you're supposed to make this jump right here.
Huh?
So, like, okay, you watched me play this last time.
Yeah.
There's this thing, which it looks like you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to go to this. Okay, well, I guess if that floor
You are
was
still
zapped, I'd be
stupid,
dead. It's weird. I'm, like, wasting time doing this. But I actually should probably make sure this jump works. You're supposed to do this, and then I think you're supposed to go over here.
Oh.
That's totally not how I've done it before. I literally,
Yeah, you've been
like,
jumping straight to the
I put it
TV.
right here, and I jumped straight to the TV.
Yeah, you've been making this weird kind of awkward,
And I'm like, this makes way
diagonal
more
jump.
sense to be like line it up with that weird placemat or whatever it is, and
Uh-huh.
then jump across. I never noticed that. I've been doing it on hard mode.
The hard mode. Well, good, because we need any cheats
I'm
and
still gonna like fall and die.
methods to
because
expedite winning this
Why
game.
not?
Probably. That's what we do.
Were there any items in the game that we wanted to include in the musical, but just either didn't or couldn't for some reason?
That's a really good question. Trying to think what I was actually looking at the shot list a day or two ago to see if there was anything that we cut, because I feel like we brought this up last week about things from this game we wanted to include and weren't able to. And I didn't find anything on the sheet particularly. They were pretty much all the things we talked about including ended up in the musical.
The only thing I can think of is we had originally, when I made the giant axe, built it in such a way that we could pull the axe head off and put a hammer head on it instead for that scene with the bullies, because you use hammers to beat them up. But when it came time to film that scene, it was going to be used so little, we just decided to save ourselves the trouble and use something else. But I think every other item that we said we wanted, we got.
Which is the run button again?
That one.
This is the run button?
No,
The Y
that
button?
one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is the grab button, isn't
Yep.
it? And that's the crouch button?
Yep.
Okay.
And A is to use the remote. Use the jump.
Ooh, am I supposed to turn this off?
Not yet. You're supposed to turn that one on.
Oh, smart thinking, smart thinking. There we
Turn
go.
that on, and you kind of like hide in the shadow.
Okay.
They shouldn't see you generally. I don't think they do. I think they're so attached to TVs that they're literally gonna not.
Let's find out. Yeah, okay, cool. That works. Oh, but when I go into this one,
You'll pop out of that one and it'll chase
Yeah.
you again.
I was gonna say, they're gonna hate me.
Yes.
Alright, so I hold, oops. Hey, turn back on! Turn my TV back on! Thank you. Alright, and which, oh. Yikes. Alright, we should go.
Chase
We should
begins.
leave. We're gonna hustle ourselves out of here.
Why don't you stop and apologize to the nice people
I'm
for
sorry
breaking their
about the
TV?
TV.
Table.
Table? Oh, get on this table.
Here.
Yeah, I just kind of like it. Ah! Okay.
I'm sorry, are they killing you with static?
I think so.
Or- I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna be kind enough to start me right here again to die fresh.
Woohoo!
Okay, so I'm gonna jump up on this table here. Cool. Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go. Keep going. Yikes. Oh, good. That's gonna keep them distracted
For a while.
for a while. What are they doing? They have a TV to watch. Is it because they can't all watch at the same time?
I don't know.
It's not big enough for
Turn that
everyone?
one on.
It's not on?
That's on.
I'm like, it looks kind of on. Woo! Okay. Alrighty.
You escaped the viewers.
Yeah! The viewers. You guys are viewers as well in your own way. I consider myself something of a viewer.
I'm sorry, are you indicating that we're going to be sucking them into our TV screens
Yes.
for dastardly purposes?
I mean, that's why I'm here. Wait, this is a bad
This
one.
is you gotta go
Oh,
help.
I
Six.
do. Okay. This is going to be a bad
It's gonna
one.
be bad. The
6!
thing-
I've got you! I'll help you. Oh, I have to pull her. Come on. Come on out. Out! Out! Am I supposed to wiggle it or something?
You just pull.
Really?
Just keep pulling. Just keep pulling.
Oh, just hold away and I expect something to happen. Are you sure that there's not more I'm supposed to do? Oh, okay.
I'm like,
I feel like there's a mechanic involved.
mechanic.
We should get up. We should get up. We should go.
So the axe is gonna fall when he comes out. You're gonna want to grab that.
Oh, grab it. Grab it. Thank you. Let's get ourselves out of here.
Oh yes.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
I gotta get out of
All right,
here.
go. That's good. Good. Go! 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 Get out
Thank
there!
goodness he decided he wanted to watch you do
Yeah,
that.
he did. Get under that, please. Thanks. Yikes. All right, there we go. The Thin Man. He's taking a sweet time.
He's nasty.
He knows I'm not that good at this game.
That's right.
Some suspicious floorboards above me.
This one's safe, I think. They trick you.
There's a guy right there. I'm gonna assume it's safe now. Ooh. Eh?
This next one's not safe.
I hear noises.
He's like, hey, what's going on?
Oh,
out
hey,
here?
buddy.
Somebody ruined this floor.
Huh?
I need to get this fixed. I just put it on.
Is he gone?
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
Okie dokie. I like him best when he's gone. It's one of my favorite attributes about him. Alright, we're gonna go through this little, ooh, into the junk pile. Excellent.
You gotta grab that stool.
Right, because he's
He's
going to
gonna-
baldy his way down the hallway
He's
here.
gonna ball these way down the hall.
Hey, pal. Oh, no. Alright. Get up here.
Is
Turn around, turn around. Go that way.
Sad thing is, you're gonna pull this off, and it's gonna send you off this table. Oh, you lucked out. Didn't
Woo!
send
Do I have to jump?
you. No.
Okay.
You're just,
It'll just autopilot me out of here.
you have to jump there, though.
Ah!
Maybe
Ooh.
not.
Well, I barely hung on to the grab
This
button.
scene is pretty annoying. There's a pale gray train.
This is the thing I was most excited to include in the musical, to be honest. Because I think this is a really cool, iconic moment in the game as well. The weird, like, passengers that are just clothes. And I really wanted a chance to include this guy in this shot here. And I think the shot actually turned out a lot better than I thought it could possibly have done, given, like, we do not have a train to include. There we go. We're gonna haul some butt through here. Get up there, come on. Go, go. Keep running, Mono. We got a train to catch, or a train not to catch.
Okay.
It's so cool looking in slow motion when he jumps from these things. I kind of want to turn back and see what the Thin Man looks like when he does it, but
Drop it. Yeah.
cool, that opens the door for me. Nice.
Slide under this.
Sliding under it. Whoop.
You can pull the lever.
Pull it.
Goodbye.
There we go.
No.
Sayonara,
no
sucker.
ticket. Hey,
Oh, poor dude. He was so close. A for effort, Thin Man.
I needed to get to the next town.
But if you really wanted to catch me, you probably should have ran, not just slunk around. It's like he's always in a fashion show or something.
That's why you wear your seatbelt.
Yeah. Also, like, him hitting the side
It's
of the
also
train
why
like
you don't
that.
ride a train on the outside.
Yeah. It's also why you don't crash a train into a wall. These things are supposed to slow down and have brakes and stuff.
True.
Well, Mono is not a great, come on, get up.
He's in pain.
Well,
give him a
I'm in a hurry. I'm on a live stream. 6. Hey, what are you doing? I could use a hand.
a hug? You could use a
I could
hug?
use a hug. I could use some help. I could use all sorts of things. Probably some Advil.
Hey, right?
No one crashes a train like
I
that
need
and
a
gets
new
up and is
liver.
like, I'm good. I'm good. Just give me a couple minutes. I'll walk it off. There we go. All right. This poor kid. That was a good escape, though. It won't
It was
last.
bold.
Yeah, it was a nice plan. It's a good plan.
So
What if the
Nate. So go ahead.
I was gonna say, what if the Thin Man, when you disconnected him, had like fallen down and grabbed it, and like Captain America when he grabs the helicopter, the Thin Man's like, no.
That would have been pretty scary. Missed opportunity.
Nate, since you have played this game so many times at this point, do you have a favorite chapter?
this one because I don't have to fight stupid bullies and I don't have to fight stupid mannequin hands. The first chapter's fine too. I definitely prefer the chapters where I don't have to use the combat because the combat in this game is awful. Oh, you're gonna have a showdown here.
Uh-oh. It's the signal tower right here in front of us.
There it is.
Huh. All right, we're really close. We just have to... I can't move or
I
anything.
think it's
Oh.
your boy over here is.
Uh-oh, there he is. Oh, hi. I got tall and thin. Actually, Baldy is tall and thin.
Yeah, he is.
Not our Baldy.
Well,
He's average.
one
sized
day
and
when you get
chunky.
taller. All right, I don't
There
know
goes
the
my bucket.
I do not know the mechanics of this.
You tune
so-
it whatever way he's kind of facing.
All right, just the left stick.
Yes.
Got you. Don't know if this is working.
Yeah, I think that's just the like
It's just
showing
a
you that
neutral.
you're fighting him. Yes.
All right, so apparently
He'll-
Mono has
he'll-
special powers.
He'll generally tilt his head a certain way, and you have to kind of just
Gotcha. Cool.
match it. So he's going that way.
I'm not. There we go. I have to turn the order apparently.
Yeah.
All right. I like this like force battle we're having. The, like TV static hand powers.
That's right.
All right. Where are we going this time, buddy? We're going that way. And we're going that way. Come on. All right, and we'll go back to the left. We're going up. You can't get me. You can't get me, sucker.
I'm the gingerbread man.
That's right. I'm the gingerbread man. I have a hat you can poop in. So there. It floated away. Oh, is that it?
Bucket.
Are you saying you can't poop in the Thin Man's hat?
Yeah, good.
There's less room in there, so if you have more.
I think we just defeated him. It's
I
not.
think the Thin Man is Thanos got him.
Yeah, it's not much of a
Feels
boss
so
battle.
good.
Are we gonna get our hat back?
No.
Can I pick out another hat?
No.
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 not?
You are maskless the rest of this game.
Wow. Alrighty. Now what am I supposed to do? I can move back and forth.
You push forward, I think,
Ah.
and just keep holding it.
Okay.
You're
we
like
got
bringing the signal tower to you or whatever.
that is weird, but okay. We can do that. We're gonna go surfing. Cement surfing. Sounds like an actual thing. Alright, well, he is clearly much more powerful than I've been giving him credit for, making fun of his hat and stuff. Alrighty. Here we are at the signal tower.
That's right. Come on.
And there's a disco party raving inside, it seems.
This is my favorite club.
Yeah! Baldy's Big Jazz Club.
If you guys could create an additional monster for this game, what would you add to it?
This game already has an additional monster.
Yes. Do you want to say it?
No, you go ahead.
This game has a cut monster, which I'm not sure. Some people probably know, and we lucked into him actually being a thing because we bought a giant pair of scissors because they were cool and fun, and we needed big props. And then I found out that there was actually a cut monster from the game called the Barber, who carried around a big pair of scissors. So
He's pretty scary.
yeah,
I
I
like
don't
that-
remember. I think they said. I don't remember.
Are
who
these
he
supposed to
replaced.
be all things kids are afraid of, like nightmares? So it's like, I'm afraid of the barber.
The teacher,
Oh,
the doctor.
I have to go indoors based on... I'm not getting in that one, apparently.
Based on sound, but not yet.
Not yet? Okay. There will come a day where we will have to listen very carefully.
See, I was thinking we should add like the dentist or something.
I would add the beard.
The beard.
It'll
He's
be
not
a
scary.
dentist.
The beard isn't scary, I agree.
They're afraid of the beard. The mailman.
Dude, creepy mailman would be fun.
Am I at the point where I have to start listening?
Yes. That's louder.
Yeah. Alright. What about you? You louder?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. Being easy.
Back. It's pretty
Yeah.
loud still.
Yeah. Alright, that's quiet. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
People are like, what are they doing? So this part of the game, you have like magic doors, and you have to go in the one that is playing the music the
It's
loudest.
like the Lost Woods in Zelda.
No.
That sounds quiet. Yeah. How about you? You hear that? That door is just.
I think it's that one.
Yeah, definitely that one. Yeah, I like this door just like torn upward. Doesn't. It's the only door though, isn't it? Wait.
Find
It's the
another
only
door.
door. All right. So sometimes I'm like psyching myself
So for our
out.
viewers who aren't familiar with this game, this is chapter 5. Chapter 4 was all the Pal City stuff with the viewer and the Thin Man. So this is the final chapter of the game. It's up. There's no trick here on this one.
Oh. No tricks? There's no tricks here unless you brought them with you. Tricks are for kids.
10th level. Thousands of Thin Men.
Looks like I can only go on this one. Yeah. Cool. What about you? Are you? Yeah. Alright. What happens if I... Wait, that's not open?
Yeah, you
Never
have
mind.
to...
Huh.
You have to push it. Push that one to open that one. They're connected in a weird way. So push that one, but don't go in it.
Eh?
A little more.
Open sesame. Come on. Open the rest of the way. Come on. Come on.
You have to...
There we go.
Yeah, now you can
Alright.
go in that one.
I was like, don't
Yeah.
go in it. Alright, cool. Which of these? Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
No.
Nope, 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 nope.
Yes.
There we go. Alright. I'm assuming that this is just showing like which floor you're on,
Yeah,
basically.
the staircase sections are
Alright.
not. No tricks.
Nice. Oh yeah, there's a lot more doors now.
That you should just push down now.
This thing?
Yeah,
Which way do I push it?
that
This
way.
Oh, it's to cross the
It's
other
to
side.
cross the gap. You'll need it later.
Okay. I don't hear anything. Oh wait, there's one more. One more.
That one.
Hey! Sneaky. You're right, I did need it. Nope. Nope. Alright, let's cross this carefully, carefully. I think they auto-cross things like that. That is that one, right?
I think it's that one.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Very good. Yeah, 6's music box song is really fun. Actually, oop.
I think it's that one.
Yeah, seems that. There we go. Oh no! Really?
He's like, I'm taking the short way back.
Good thing it started me right here. All right, so apparently the stairs don't extend all the way across the
That's something you would not realize in 3D platforming.
Yeah, the first game was full of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was coming to the conclusion that this game did away with that and kind of locked you onto things like the stairs because we hadn't
would
had much of
think.
a problem. That might be the first time we actually ran into that issue.
You're gonna go.
Oh, okay. All
You're
right.
done with the magic doors, I think.
Done with the magic door.
Sort of. There's still magic doors. Just
There we
you
go.
have to say hello to our friend first.
Our friend.
Oh, we have a music box. Oh no. Oh
Aw.
no. Why didn't we include
She-
this monster?
Because she was too cute for the
Six is,
screen.
mutated now.
6.
You have to call her, I think.
Hi. Can you put that back for me? Should I be like staying away?
Probably.
Not yet.
She pushes me around.
She doesn't hurt you. She's in transparent. You gotta go. Over
Oh, and there's a.
There's a sledgehammer.
Now it's showing her.
You're gonna break her music box.
What she got pictures of over here?
I don't know.
Huh.
Fan art.
Fan arts. Look, I drew a picture of you. Oh, this poor bear is stuck on me. Get off me, bear! Stop it!
Gonna make you-
Stop it! I was gonna hit the bear, but.
Oh, that worked
Smashing
well.
Someone's music box.
Poor choices were made. I was told to do it, okay? You guys were all witnesses.
Sent you into the weird
Nate told me I need
whatever
to do it.
realm.
I suppose I should run. Alright. she's not happy with me now.
Not particularly, no.
The moral of the story
Understandably
is
so.
don't break your friends' music boxes.
Well, when the music box
She's faster than me! Ah!
is better at running than you.
Yeah, she is. Well, she also can run through walls and stuff. I get stuck on literally everything.
Yikes.
Alright, we'll try that again. Alright, let's see if I can navigate doorways just a little bit better. She's got some weird Cthulhu stuff going on here. Don't get stuck on the door this time. Oh, whoa, whoa! Yikes. Keep going, keep going. No! 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 I had to take my thumb off it. I was like, I need to take my thumb off the stick to adjust because I'm like going all over the place. Yeah, I don't feel like I used to have to do that, but definitely I have, like, in this game, I've had to like reset my thumb after a scene of like navigating around so much stuff. But it's like a death knell. There we go. Alright. Let's try this jump again. Yikes.
Under the table.
Woo. Will she see me? She's like the beard.
This is like.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, the beard looks just like that.
I do remember seeing the beard wear a yellow coat once.
I recall seeing that as well. I just like that her hair like defies gravity. Like it's not like it always points down. It just always points out from her face.
Did I follow her?
Yes.
Okay.
You want the axe.
Where's the axe?
It's on that door.
The chat seems a little confused. I'm not sure what they missed, but Nate, can you explain why Six currently looks the way she does?
Because she got taken by the Thin Man, and there's a haunted music box. I don't know. That's the thing about this
Yeah,
game.
it's close enough.
You're not really given answers. It's like the Thin Man took her, and now this music box is like her love and joy. Do you want me to take over or not? Because this is the section where you have to like taunt her.
Yeah, can I do it after I pick this axe up? Or
Yes.
Gotcha. And kaboom! Ho, 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 ho. Here, you
Yeah,
take
they
over
don't,
after I
they
kill
don't
us.
explain those things, but my general assumption is that something about the music box makes her a scary, horrifying monster.
I was gonna say, like, the signal tower already has some elements I think
Yes,
that are
the
like
signal tower
unclear.
is not great for people.
Yeah. So I think that's where am I supposed to go here? Oh, right here. Give me that. Give it to me. I need
This
it.
is my favorite axe.
That's right. There's only one brand of axe I trust to break things.
It's stuck in
It's
the door.
this one. Let's see. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Does this go back in? Whoa!
You like got her foot in that
Bold.
one. Ah!
Bold.
Saucy.
Wow.
Yikes. I live dangerously. What can I say?
That's right. That's right.
I am the real monster.
I don't understand, like, every time you smash your music box, you get
You have
sent to
to-
this weird
Yeah,
purgatory.
there's some sort of a metaphor or something I have to explore first. Some allegorical consequences. Gwen, explain what I'm doing.
You're
an English
running.
major.
You're running. You're lost to time and space and running.
I gotta get my
I just love right now the chat is full of people that are referencing how the game is going to end and going, this is why. Like, you keep smashing her stuff. Of
Ah.
course she betrays you later.
Alright, so let's do basically the exact same thing. Can you pick that up?
There's no axe.
Oh, there's no axe.
It's right there. You have to get it.
Gotcha.
This is the last room, I'm pretty sure.
That was
So you
my
have to-
Whew. You get up there? Nice.
It's probably not.
I don't know where I am.
You're right there.
Oh, yikes. That's where I am. No. I thought I should have come back. Oh, she got me that time? Yeah, she got me that time. Ah! I'm like, I can't find myself. Last time somehow I got away with it. Alright, so don't know what the proper order of these doors is.
I think the way I did it was to not necessarily try and get the axe and smash it in one run. Try to get the axe off there.
She got me still. Gah! To get it off of it. I was gonna say if I get closer to that door, that would be great. So I think I can do that. But what I need to do is get in here. Unless she gets me.
Going in the corner is the problem.
Yeah, I can't see myself come out that side. It's really tough to see when
Because
Mono
you're
comes
entering the one door at such an angle that it's sending you into the corner.
out. Yeah, I guess so. Woo! Oh, she did get me. I thought she missed me. All right, so I don't have time to run that far. I should just alert her here. Go in this stupid door. And then I should. I'd like to. Ah! I was gonna try to get the axe and just move it. Alright, I might have to switch with Nate for this. She leaves it so exposed. Don't get stuck, you idiot! Don't get stuck! Get stuck on everything! Everything! This room is too full of stucky things.
Stucky.
Alright, so come get me. I'm gonna run through this side. That is a shame. It's so... This is a mistake. Where am I? Where am I?
You're right
oh,
there.
I am. Yikes. Did I get stuck again?
She smashed you through the door.
What?
She
But I
has
didn't see
very.
myself come out.
She has
got
long
long
arms.
arms.
But I don't know. This is a mistake.
She's also got like 4 elbows.
Yes.
I guess so.
As you do. That means she has 4 wings. The quad Venus monster.
Take it back. I think some of those are shoulders.
Wow. All right, I'm just gonna hand the controller
That was a
off.
good hit.
I'm not sure what I'm
a
doing
good
wrong
hit.
here. We had 2 really good ones, and then I can't even like get up on that platform. It seems like. I'm a little confused. Well, she's gotten a lot better at defending that. I'll give her that. Ugh. Oh wow, you got through there really fast. How did you like buzz right through
Because I
that?
know what I'm doing.
Wow. Wow. I don't know. I got like stuck. There's like a maze halfway through that door. Where it's like you wiggle around this way or else you'll just stop in the middle of it.
No.
No, we need it. We
My
have to have
music
it.
box.
We
I
need to
want-
have it.
I need
Give it here. We need to have it.
My precious.
We needs it. It's ours. Oh, now she's afraid.
Aww.
Perfect example of you are the monster.
Duh. Whoever's not on 6's side is the monster.
They're all monsters.
What?
All of them are monsters.
This game is not called Little Monsters.
Might as well be.
Well, you know what?
Music was terrible. I hated it.
It was playing a little loudly. There were some noise complaints. We have to tone it down a little with an axe.
She needed a Snickers.
She's good now.
See, that's what the music box was doing to her. She was a horrifying monster, and now she's just a horrifying monster on the
Don't
inside.
talk about it right in front of her like that.
Oh no, the meat castle is collapsing.
The meat castle. My meat fortress.
Meat castle, my
Uh-oh.
favorite fast
Uh-oh.
food place.
I don't remember the building codes describing bulbous meat formations. Did I just not look at the blueprints closely enough, or is this a new feature?
It's new. It's exciting. We're hoping it brings in
It's
tourists.
got synergy, pizzazz.
Oh,
Tell your
The
friends.
meat is gonna
meat is gonna
eat
get
you.
me. Get up there! Don't let the meat get you.
Ooh. Hey, I like that 6 kind of dilly-dallied for you, though. She was like, I'll help you.
Ah,
Ooh. It's a good jump.
I knew
Hey,
it was
there you go.
bicycle.
There you go. You made it.
Speaking of good jumps,
This is what we didn't get to do. This is the shot I wanted to be able to do. leading up to this big finale, I really wanted, and we talked about designing some sort of a. I should shut up for like 2 seconds. Let's just enjoy this, everybody.
Unlike our musical, 6 actually catches him.
Well.
And then
pulls him up, unlike our musical.
Yes, clearly.
Obviously. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Go, gadget arms.
I love that the music also just like holds on like one note for both her like hanging on to you and then switches to a new note as you're falling, and it's just such a like I don't know, it's creepy and great.
I can't stop thinking like, fly you fools, and then Gandalf just dives up. That's what I'm seeing. I still can't quite believe she does that after this entire game. Like, I know we even like recreated that, but it still feels like almost like I got the wrong ending or something. I think that's what they wanted you to feel, but it... Yo, we just finished the game. What time is it? How did we do?
It is 6 o'clock.
Wow!
We're not quite done. We gotta walk through the meat dimension.
Okay, well, all of the, like, things you can die from are basically over.
Yes.
But you were saying there was something that we wanted to include in
Yes. So, obviously, we did include the jump and the fall, the betrayal, all that. But we sort of kind of made our own set for that because we did not know a good way to have a building falling apart with a big stone bridge.
The meat dimension.
We didn't include the meat dimension, and one of the things or at least I'd thought about doing, was to include a sequence with them running and see if we could find a way to do like a weird, gross meat kind of stuff oozing through like holes in the walls and the doors and stuff like that. I'm like, it'd be cool if we show them running and like weird meat stuff just kind of like dripping down and pushing its way through after them and stuff. Maybe throw an eyeball or two into it. Seriously, something we considered doing, or at least I considered doing.
Yeah.
It just sounded like it was going to be hard to make convincing, so we dropped it.
Not to mention gross.
It is really gross. Does he have a hat? Do you?
No, he was just sitting there. He ducked his head down.
I was wondering when and where he gets the hat.
He gets it in the cutscene.
Gotcha. Sorry, we're the...
Spoilers.
Well, we're about to...
Most people, I think,
we're
watching
the
this
end of the
already
game.
know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone that's been surprised at what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
We did have a question actually much earlier in the chat, so I'm going to loop back around to it. Did we ever consider a different ending for our musical than what the game had?
Really good question, because we did that with Little Misfortune. When we said, I'm not satisfied ending like the game, let's make a different ending. This one, I don't think we ever discussed an ending that was different. And maybe it's because I kind of approve of this ending, even though it still feels shocking. Maybe that's why I like it. Little Misfortune's ending is also sort of shocking in some ways, but it's almost more of like a, I don't know, I feel more disappointed because I don't feel like a winner. Knowing that I've escorted 6 out to the point where she can kill other people, it makes 6 less likable, and yet she is still one of the protagonists.
Mm-hmm. I also feel like when you were coming to me with like what the gist of our musical was going to be, one of the first things that you came up with was the ending lines for the chorus of "This wasn't meant for two. We can defeat it if there's 2 of us. This wasn't meant for 2. We can defeat it if there's 2 of us. But this was not meant for 2."
Because I had no plan to bring you along.
None whatsoever.
Yeah. I do like, that's an important... Did I just take yours?
It's fine.
Okay. Have I been drinking water this whole time?
I don't know. I haven't been watching you.
Don't know. It's half empty. So I'm going to watch the replayed stream later and be like, who was drinking the water this whole time? Maybe I
There he
drank some
is.
first started.
It's the Thin Man.
There he is. Looking
I
stylish
think
as ever.
the the theorists out there are all about this game, and Mono becomes the Thin Man, and the speculation is that that's why 6 drops him, because that's the first time she sees him without his mask, and she recognizes his face, which is the same face as the Thin Man, basically. But
Could be.
she strangely condemns him to becoming the Thin Man.
Uh-huh.
It's like a weird time loop.
Yeah. The first game doesn't really have anything quite like that in it. Although I do feel like there's some insinuation of like you take the place of the monsters you kill to some degree. So, which we never finished the first game on replayed here. Sorry about that. We got partway through it though, so maybe we'll come back to it at some point. You guys who haven't seen it all the way through will get a chance to see the ending. But yeah, you're right. The those courses, being meant for two, was the entire theme of our musical. And so it felt really important to end with the idea that everything that was meant for two along the way, moving forward, is not meant for two. And of course, in the next, or the original game, you cannot have a second player with you. You are or a second character. You are by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So for anyone who hasn't seen this is the secret ending of the game.
Ooh.
You get this for collecting all the little children that you find at the game. There's like little people, like Six looked like that like weird shadow version of himself. You get this ending.
Cool.
Which I know people in the chat have been referencing that there's two endings, and I think somebody had been under the impression that they were alternate, like you could change exactly what happened at the end of the game.
No.
This always comes after the first one, right?
Yes. This is the ending you get in addition to the normal ending.
Interesting.
Super glitchy.
Oh no, someone's hungry for more adventure.
Give me bread.
It is weird that because the glitchy version of her that we just saw, we don't see again, I feel like, so.
No.
Huh.
You can probably put us back in full screen now.
That's it. That's Little Nightmares 2.
But yeah, obviously with that secret ending, I was gonna say this earlier. It was heavily thought that this game is a prequel to the first one, because obviously, in the end of the first one, Six is different than she is in this one, and this one ends with her in the secret ending having the stomach gurgle, and the shadow of Dark Six or whatever you want to call her, pointing at the poster on the ground, which is the Maw. It's the Maw, and eventually the devs did confirm it. There was an interview where they were like. The interviewer was like, "We've heard a lot of theories and people think it's a prequel." And he's like, "I'm gonna flat out tell you it's a prequel." So,
it doesn't feel like there's a lot of room for question.
This does take place before Little Nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Which I feel like actually just... Okay, so I'm not super into getting highly theorist on games, but like, if this is a prequel and we had Mono and then we suddenly have Six, I'm like, Mono is 1. Where's 2, 3, 4? 5. There should be a 5 too. Like... Because they put it before, instead of it being like we've progressed and we've just randomly found a kid named Mono, it feels a lot more like we're supposed to know something about 2, 3, 4, and 5.
That is a really interesting, and unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the studio that made this has already said that they're not interested in continuing the Little Nightmares games.
They're not.
Tarsier Studios is not making any more Little Nightmares, but Bandai Namco, I think, is the company technically owns the rights to it, so they could make another one if they wanted to without the input of the original.
Yeah, but we all know that switching who makes a game halfway through a series.
Risky, but we've also seen some situations in history, in video gaming history, where you do hand off a franchise to let another studio take a crack at it, and they knock it out of the park. One really good example that always comes to mind for me is Retro Studios taking over both Metroid and Donkey Kong from Nintendo and making amazing games out of them. So sometimes you don't need the original devs necessarily on board, as long as you have people that really truly loved the game as much as you did making the next chapters of it. So maybe there's hope. Maybe we get to see what happened to 2, 3, 4, and 5, because I agree. Very ominous that one is named Mono, like 1, and one is named 6.
Are there comics that go along with this?
There are.
Maybe, probably.
Because someone in the chat just told me that 2, 3, 4, and 5 are in the comics.
Yeah, there's also a mobile game, I believe, too.
Yes, there is a mobile game called Very Little Nightmares. I've played that. That is actually a prequel to this.
I was thinking it's explored a little bit before.
Yeah, you play... Yeah. I don't know. They could spoil it.
Don't spoil it, but if you want to recommend it to people...
It's fine. It's obviously it's not free to play. It's like a $5 game, but it's fun. It's worth the $5. It's a little puzzle game, and it technically takes place before both games.
Yeah.
So.
This is a great opportunity to shout this game out, though. Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 1 are both really good, moody, atmospheric horror games for people that don't like horror games.
Who don't like jump scares. Like, this is very much for people that like the creep and the mood and the like the overall atmosphere of it, but don't want to like jump out of their skins.
Yeah. So that's me. I really don't like
section.
Other than the mannequins.
Even then, that like I was thinking about this morning. That was full of nope. That was like a nope salad, and I was not having those. And yet, I wasn't so like terrified. I wasn't like getting jump scared and reflexing all over the place. It just, you have very high tension for those moments. And that's a big difference. Like, that feeling is not the same. So this game is great if you want to feel like a little bit of dread and a little bit of unease and a lot of disturbing and stuff like that. But yeah, it's very good about not just dumping a bunch of horror and gore and stuff on you and being like, deal with it, have nightmares now. So if you like the idea of horror games, but you don't want to just jump full on into one, this is a really good spot to start. I would very much recommend playing this game.
We've had like one big question in the chat now that the game is over,
Okay.
which is there anything about the ending specifically or anywhere else in the game that surprised you? Or was this all basically the way you thought it was going to go?
I mean, after the first one, I did not expect at all that we were going to end with 6 dropping him. That is not something I assumed, which is funny because Mon was not in the second game, or the first game, I should say. So I should have assumed he wasn't going to make it out, but it seemed out of her character. And it's that moment where she drops and then you realize she eats like a gnome in the original game.
The underlying message here is that 6 is kind of a bad guy in general.
She's a lot darker.
She's a lot darker because,
Yeah.
she eats the gnome in the first one. In this, she strangles a bully and then smashes stuff angrily. So she's definitely got a more twisted sadistic side to her. She likes to see things suffer.
Yeah, this game shows that the original Little Nightmares did not. So that's the biggest, I think, reveal is getting a little bit of that into 6's head, seeing her psychology and being like, yikes. There's a reason she ends up in the mall eating things and killing people and
I
stuff.
think there's some people speculating and there's talk about the fact that the hunger that she has isn't physical hunger.
Oh.
She doesn't have it this entire game until after she's killed someone.
Interesting.
And it's the idea that she's got an insatiable thirst for violence now.
She does kill a bully partway through.
Yeah. Well,
But-
they're not alive.
Okay. That could be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all like I said, this game and the first one are all a theorist's.
Yeah, there's a ton of
playground.
speculation, and maybe tragically they don't have more games to work off of yet and things like that. So, yeah, turning to things like the comics and the mobile game might be some of your best material. I spent a lot of time on the Wikipedia stuff about Little Nightmares. It's got its own wiki, and the community there has been updating pages with theory stuff and things like that. You can go take a look at that stuff too, but that's where I ended up haunting a lot while working on lyrics and stuff. So, do we have any other questions, or are we actually going to be done on time?
I think we are basically done on time. It's about 6:10, so we ran about 10 minutes over, but
crazy.
we've been talking for a little
we
bit.
said
So
we were going to have an hour and a half potentially.
we did.
yeah.
So
Technically,
technically,
we're under
we
time.
have 20 more minutes. What should we do with our 20 minutes?
I don't know about that. We should let our mods actually.
We should let our mods
not
go
have
eat.
To stick around unnecessarily. but-
There have been a couple questions about what we're going to be playing next week. Do we know what we're doing next week?
We, I think, are still trying to figure that out for 100% because next week is the last episode of Replayed before our 10-year anniversary. So we want it to be something special and kind of fun and something that you guys are going to enjoy, something that we're going to enjoy, maybe something that feels like it has importance to Random Encounters history. I don't know.
Speaking of our birthday, we are currently in the midst of celebrating our birthday with our Battle Royale. We are in the last round of the semifinals right now, which is live on the Random Encounters community tab. We are voting for our final of our 3 finalists so that they can all go head to head to head
That's crazy.
next week.
It's crazy that 2 of them are locked in already. You
Two
guys
of
have
them are
locked in
locked
2
in.
of the 3 finalists. There's only one more that can join them out of the 4 options, and that's what Gwen is just saying is you have to go vote now because it closes tomorrow at midnight.
Closes tomorrow at midnight, and then on Monday the finals will open and you can vote for this year's Battle Royale Ultimate Champion, which we will be announcing on our birthday, June 7th.
June
right?
7th.
I always try to say the 6th and then I'm like, no, it's not the 6th.
It's
June
'cause
7th.
June is the 6th month.
Ah,
but
right.
It's on the 7th.
And we are going to be live streaming for our birthday. We haven't exactly set what time yet, but we are going to be live streaming on June 7th here on Replayed to celebrate 10 whole years of Random Encounters. We're super excited. We're hoping to do some cool things, but we're also still a little bit in pandemic mode, so it's not going to be like an over-the-top huge thing, but it is. We're really excited to spend it with you guys and to hang out. So stay tuned. We will post more information in the community tab on Random Encounters.
Right. And we'll talk about it next week on Replayed here while we're gaming with you guys again. So we'll give you guys a better schedule at that point. We are trying to line up some virtual guests. We're not going to have any in-person guests, I think, unfortunately. But we'll try to get a couple people that can maybe stream in with us for a bit. Like Gwen said, we'll be announcing the Battle Royale winner based on what you guys vote You only have that 1 week to do it, I guess. So it's going to start really soon.
We're trying, and hopefully this will work out, to have some brand new 10-year anniversary merch ready for you guys.
We're working really hard on that.
Say, if you haven't noticed, our merch store is not active anymore. It's
true.
just coming soon in the description now.
This shirt is officially out of print. No one can have it anymore.
We have a new merch store in
Only
the
me.
works that will be theoretically ready for selling you stuffs.
I do believe we have some products already confirmed to be launching on the 7th.
Some of which I literally cannot wait to order for myself. Like, I'm getting ready to click the button just as soon as I'm allowed.
Yeah, the things we've seen already have never been available. They're completely new things you've never seen before. And yeah, we're actually really excited. They've already sent out some pre-versions of them for us to wear at the birthday, I hope. Assuming that the mail doesn't get hung up too much. So that's exciting. We're talking about playing a game on our birthday live stream because we did that last year and had a lot of fun. And of course, you guys that have questions and just want to like talk about RE history a little bit, we're happy to answer questions about that too at that live stream. So
yeah,
there's a lot we're gonna pack into it. We'll see how long it ends up going. We'll, like I said, release a schedule or something.
Yeah. But thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you come back and hang out with us next Friday, which will be the last stream before all of our birthday stuff, and then all the birthday stuff, which we're gonna have a really good time. I promise.
And it will be done here, right? On replay?
Yes.
Yes.
All of
the
our
birthday
streaming
party stuff
is
gonna be
here.
Yeah. So hit that notification bell. Make sure YouTube. You know what? I don't trust YouTube. I say hit the notification bell. You should just come back.
Come here every
Put it on
Friday,
your
guys.
calendar or something. Put a little rubber band on your finger. Whatever you want to do, but do something to remind yourself to come back next Friday, and especially to come back on the 7th, June 7th. So that we can all have a cool little birthday party together here and celebrate an entire decade of Random Encounters. That might be older than some of you guys watching. I know, I feel so old. I feel incredibly old when I say that. But the truth is, 10 years is a long time. And it's really cool. We couldn't have done it without you guys. So I get a little bit nostalgic talking about this. But come back and hit the like button if you think Nate did a good job smashing Six's favorite toy like a heartless beast. The heartless beast he is.
I'm going to do one more really, really quick plug before we sign off.
Yeah.
If you are not yet signed up for RE Extra and you somehow missed it, there are bloopers from our Little Nightmares musical out today. Make sure you go find our third channel. RE Extra has all the behind the scenes. It has bloopers today, and next week it's going to have a little costuming video about Little Nightmares.
I forgot you were working on that.
I know. So all of a ton of good stuff, tons of laughs, and just us being us. Come join us. We have a great time there. You'll have a good time too.
I promise you, because it's all the stuff that goes on Random Encounters normally, but now moved over to our side channel for that. So for people that are big RE fans, that is the new central location for you. For casual fans, the main Random Encounters channel has all those musical that you've been waiting for. So yeah, keep track of them both. And of course us here on Replayed. And we'll see you guys next Friday. Beard salute!